nobody gonna change my life. Yeah, I'm still that OG, yeah, I'm still that nice. And I'ma do me, till I close my eyes. Cause I can see a hater in disguise. But me, I keep it moving, yeah, real positive. With that good soul and that good knowledge. Of course, I keep it going with my raps when I'm flowing. I'm the truth, the real. And yes, I'm spoken. And anything try to stop me will get broken. Cause a brother like me is not up for the joke.
Y'all already know what it is. MusicIAmTv, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel MusicIAmTV and also Latino Battle League. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, MusicIAmTV, man. Tonight, yes, of course, you know how I do one-on-one interviews. I don't need 1,000 in here. No, all I need is one-on-one, like I always say in all my interviews. I like my personals one-on-one interviews like I always done with MCs and MC battlers. That's just fact. Today, I'm definitely going to have someone special, Checc. I'm sure most of y'all know who he is. If y'all don't, he going to let y'all know. What's up, Checc? Let the world know who you is and where they can find you at on Twitter and Instagram.
What's good? It's Checc, man. Ammunition Gang. Kings Without Crowns. Y'all know what it is. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, man, at @DChecc_. And that's Checc with 2 C's, not with a CK. You know what I'm saying? DCHECC_. Follow me.
That's what's up, Checc. Where you originally from?
Man, I'm originally from Linwood, California. You know what I'm saying? 310. It's a couple minutes away from Compton. It's you know what I mean? LA County. So that's where I'm originally from. But I've been repping Texas and living out here for about 7 years now. So.
Oh, okay. And all right. And you are an MC, right? You are an artist, right? Hip hop artist.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I make
okay.
music as well.
Okay. Besides the hip hop, the hip hop music, you also are a battle rapper, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long you been doing music? How long you been an MC?
Man, I've been making music since I was like 13, It started off with, just playing beats and freestyling. And, eventually it kind of transformed into, wanting to write and wanting to tell my story.
How many years you think that was?
Let's see. So I was 13, so it's like 8 years now.
All right. And how long you been battle rapping?
Battle rapping officially, man, I've been battle rapping since June of 2012. That's when my first official rap battle was. I mean, like, if we're talking official. I used to freestyle battle. I used to freestyle battle on beats, you know what I mean? Like in high school. We would get together at lunchtime and stuff and just go at each other. But officially, it's coming up on 3 years this year.
Is battle rap like a natural thing in hip-hop?
Oh, absolutely. I think, in anything you should expect some sort of competition, some competitive spirit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not aiming to be great or the best at what you do, well, then why are you doing it, So I think especially in something like rap, like when it comes with rap, when it comes to hip-hop, like there's always going to be a certain level of pride that comes with it. So it's like if you're a proud person, you want to demonstrate like, yo, this is what I do. And
right.
So, when you got someone else who says, oh, no, this is what I do, you know what I mean? And then it creates a fire and then you get to take it out in the ring. So, yeah, I think battle rap is definitely, it's a mainstay in hip-hop, and it's one of the most important assets of hip-hop.
Do you prefer doing music or battle rap? Okay, or do you balance both?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I focus a little more heavily on battle rap currently. But, music was my first love. You know what I mean? That's what got me started in this in the first place. It's kind of like it's a little bit of both. I'm not going to lie. I don't in any way advocate, in no way do I advocate the use of drugs, but that's the only way I could describe it. One is one particular drug. Battle rap is this drug, and then this music gives me another type of high. You know what I mean? So, so that's the only way I could describe it. But, currently, I think I just got just a tiniest little bit of love, a little bit more for battle rap, simply because for me, there's just such a rush when it comes to competition. I love rapping, I love being in the studio, I love being on stage and performing my music and telling my story, but there's just a little something special about having somebody that I can look in their eyes with the intent to kill. You know what I mean? So just a little bit of more love. So yeah.
What gives you the inspiration and the motivation to do what you do?
Man, well, I mean, if we're talking music, it's simple. I feel like I feel like I don't fit into a certain category. I don't fit into a certain demographic. You know, a lot of people, they identify by labels. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I fall into this category. Not me, man. I feel like I'm just a regular human being trying to get by. So musically, because I feel that way, because I'm, you know what I mean? I bleed the same as everybody else. I cry tears just like everybody else, and I smile and laugh just like everybody else. Because of that, I feel like I identify with, you know, entire communities and stuff. You know what I mean? So musically, that's what inspires me, is the idea that people can relate to my music. And if you you know what I mean, if you listen to my music, 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to say, yeah, at some point in my life I felt like that. You know what I mean? And you'll be able to feel it. So that's what inspires me musically. As far as battle rap, man, I'll tell you, I've always had that, you know what I mean, competitive spirit. I remember being 17 years old, man, you know what I mean, and like hearing about the whole acapella battle rap stuff. And I remember thinking to myself, man, I could kill anybody. You know what I mean? Real cocky young dude. You know what I mean? I see videos of the top dudes in Texas, and I remember thinking, nah, man, he ain't nothing. I could kill him, you know what I mean? Which later on, I came to find out that obviously I couldn't kill him because, you know what I mean, there's something that comes with experience and with, you know what I mean, things of that nature. But for me, man, what drives me, what inspires me in battle rap is just, you know what I mean? I low-key, like, I inspire myself in battle rap. You know, I amaze myself. I'll spit something crazy, and I'm like, damn, did I just write that? You know what I mean? Or I'll rewatch my battles and just peek myself out like, damn, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I handled that so well. That went smooth, you know. So it's just the sky's the limit, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. It's only right. Now D-Checc, you just started your own battle league, prospect battle leagues, correct?
Yeah, prospect battles, yes sir.
Now, how long that's been running?
Well, we did a couple of you know, little launch events. Like we tried a couple of events, you know, in the past couple of years. As far as it officially being a league, we officially like kicked off the league 100% and have been running strong since December of 2013. So it's coming up on the 2-year anniversary. It's basically a year and like a couple months right now. We're about 15 months in right now into the actual venture.
Oh, and who's a part of the staff?
As far as like, you know, the board, you know what I mean, the actual team that's running things behind the scenes, man, it's me, it's the homie Terrence Lake, it's the homie David Christian, and then, you know, Otavio and Prince Troy, man. You know what I mean? We just got a team that's just but we have, you know what I mean, an entire roster, an entire group of people who really do show like the craziest love, and they rep prospects to the fullest. But if, for example, if you wanted to get on a card or if you wanted to inquire about what prospect has coming up, then those would be the main people to hit up: Checc, Terrence Lake, David Christian, Otavio, Prince Troy. So yeah.
And what made you want to start a battle league?
I'm very glad you asked that question. Let me explain to you. See, this is the thing. Texas, and I would never speak out of turn in regards to the state that I live in. I absolutely love it. But I will be the first to inform you that there's a bit of a division in terms of, you know what I mean, what we're doing with battle rap. It's really unfortunate. And that's part of why I represent the Southern Battle Rap movement, man. Shout out to Southern Battle Rap. But this is my thing. You know, I first started battling in Texas, right? And there's a league that generates an extreme amount of views. It's like, oh wow, this is a very successful league in Texas. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good opportunity to, you know what I mean, work with that league. And then you have some of the most talented dudes in Texas who don't work with that league due to, you know what I mean, politics or previous issues and things of that nature. And I found it to be really unfortunate. So I looked at that, and I looked at all these different parts of Texas, because Texas is a huge state. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much talent. There's so much talent in Texas. And so I observed it, and I think to myself, why haven't some of these dudes battled each other? Why is it that we have this, you know what I mean, for example, this really talented, you know, kind of thugged out dude from Houston, and then we have, you know, like, for example, someone like Villano, you know what I mean? Someone that's, you know, a Hispanic artist who doesn't rap the same as that guy from Houston. Why haven't these two dudes battled? That's my question. You know what I mean? And so I started prospects with the intent to, you know, create matches that otherwise wouldn't happen.
That matter.
Yes. And we put a platform together that will book battles that nobody else has thought of. You know, like, the reality is, bro, everyone's just gonna keep battling their homies. You know, like, it's unfortunate that we have talented battlers in, you know, Eagle Pass who don't battle these dudes from Houston. You know, we got these talented dudes from San Antonio who aren't battling these Austin battlers. You know, so I created the league with the intent, you know, like, to take that a step further, man. One of the prime examples from our last event is a dude named Rob R. shout out to Robo, he's Eagle Pass, and he raps very different. He's not like a, your typical gun bar smack rapper. And then you have someone, his opponent was a dude named 6'4", shout out to 6'4", Battle Coliseum and all them, Houston. And, he does that. He does the gun bar smack rapper type thing. And so I said, you know what, these two dudes battling each other will be good. So we booked it. And them dudes fought, you know what I mean? And they really, really, got down. And it was like, this is exactly what this is for. The two different demographics and two different styles to go with each other and to show people, yo, we don't need any type of division in the state of Texas as far as battle rap goes. We come together, we get better matches. You know what I mean?
Put on a good show.
Yeah, man, always. So, that's basically, in a nutshell, what we're trying to do at Prospect. We created a platform to just do something different and to show people that, it's possible to unite and to create, a common ground. You know what I'm saying?
That's good to know. I definitely wanted to know as a fan, you know what I mean, because I know that you're a battle rapper, and seeing you in front of that camera hosting, Prospect Battle League, your own thing, you know what I mean, it's amazing. So I definitely had to ask you up on that. D-Checc, how you take criticism?
Man, I'm really good about taking criticism. I think as an artist, if you're not capable of, taking what people tell you and moving with it, then, how do you ever expect to improve? If I had never began to take criticism and look towards, vets and people of that nature before, then I would be in the same spot for an extended amount of time, I feel like the past year has been my most successful year in battle rap so far, and this year is looking even more promising. But the reason why my last year was so successful is because, my battle would drop, and I would look at the comments, and I would see a comment that says, man, D-Checc has bars, but he needs to work on his performance. And, that's you know what I mean? It's criticism. Some people are a little more harsh than others. Some people say, man, D-Checc can't perform, worth a damn and things like that. But, I look at that and I'm like, okay. And I go to the drawing board and I say, who's a good performer? And I start watching and I start taking notes and then I work on myself. You know what I mean? And so on and so forth. Or I would send my battle to some of the bigger name battlers in Texas and say, yo, will you watch this? And then they'll tell me, yo, you did a good job in this round. I like this bar, this next bar. That was okay. You got to try this, do this different. And I say, okay. And you know what I mean? It's not like a blueprint. I don't take every single criticism and change every single thing about me, but I take it all into consideration and I work on myself as an artist. So I think criticism is one of the most important things in hip hop. You know what I mean? You take what it is and you run with it.
I was just about to ask you that. Do you think the hip hop community can take criticism as much as the battle rap community?
Man, that's a little bit tougher. See, this is what I think. I think as far as we're talking music, it's a little bit more difficult because
as an artist, just as an artist, you know what I mean? Like the battle rap community will support more and take more criticism than the hip hop community.
Well, yeah, in that respect, I will say that the battle rap community is a little bit easier to criticize, simply for the fact that, we have an idea of what we expect from battle rappers. We say, oh, you need bars. So if a dude stands up and it's filler all night, then we know, hey, something's not right. You know what I mean?
Battle rappers take it stronger.
I don't think every battle rapper is going to be receptive to it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of dudes are going to, it depends. I'll put it this way. There are mature battle rappers who will hear it and they'll say, okay, I appreciate you watching. And then they'll, you know what I mean? They'll keep it in the back of their head, and you know what I mean? We go from there. And it really is, it depends on the individual. But with that being said, I feel like battle rappers, a lot of them will be less receptive to it, but it'll probably be easier for them to advance on it as opposed to musicians. I feel like with musicians, because, it really is like, it's a deep art, you know what I mean? It's like people really, you can't really critique it. You can't say like, oh, well, you did this wrong. It's like, nah, that's how I wanted to do it. You know what I mean? Like that's in a lot of ways, that's how a musician might look at it. And so that it creates a little bit of a gap, so to speak. But, I think personally, man, I think everyone could benefit from it. Really, you know what I mean? Like just like they say, there's always room for improvement. So
criticism can be good.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I think we're nothing without criticism. You think about it, man. Like if you look at who are the prize fighters in the world, you look at someone like Floyd Mayweather. I guarantee you, nobody told him when he first started, practicing in the boxing gym, nobody told him, you're doing that perfectly. Just keep doing that. No, man. They said, hey, look, you need to work on your footwork. Hey, work on your jab. You know what I mean? They criticized and told him, you're doing this. You got maybe not necessarily.
You got to fix yourself.
But, yeah, fix this. Work on this. Try to do this differently. Trust me, this is the formula. Do this in a different, and you know what I mean? And he benefited from it because he took the criticism to the point where nobody could criticize him anymore. Like, nobody looks at Floyd and says, oh, he doesn't do this.
Nope.
Like, no, he's a top fighter. Like, that dude, you know what I mean? Like, he makes money off this, so he's doing it right. So, you know what I mean? He took the criticism and he applied it so that he wouldn't have to take any more criticism. It's just that simple.
D-Checc, what makes D-Checc different? What makes you different from everyone else?
Man, well, what makes me different, man, is just my mindset. I think I look at things very differently. I feel like a lot of people, they have their ulterior motives and what they aim to do, and I feel like me as an individual, like, it's never been in me to want to take from another man. It's never been in me to want to hate on the next man for what he's doing. Like, there's just so much about me that, like, so many things that the average artist or battle rapper has in them, you know what I mean, that I have none of it. Like, all I have in me is just the most honest and genuine intention. So that goes a long way. Now, in terms of battle rap, what makes me different is, like, I feel like I take things, I pay very close attention, I'm very acute, very minute details that I pay attention to in terms of my material. Like, a lot of dudes, they just start writing. They just start writing, and it's like, that's my first round. Not me, man. No, I'll write a full round, and then I'll say, okay, I'll keep this, get rid of this. I'm going to tweak this, but put it at the end of the round. I'm actually going to put this in my third round. Let me work on this a little bit longer. This one needs a better setup. Like, I'll sit there and just analyze every single little detail until.
Do you make yourself work extra?
Absolutely. Yeah, I work beyond. Like, I can't speak on the next man. I don't know what he does, but I know what D-Checc does. And D-Checc is super duper careful about anything I put out there, man. Because, like, it's very easy in battle rap for things to be misconstrued. You know what I mean? What you might have thought was the hardest bar you wrote all day, you might go out there and spit, and then you're going to have someone in the crowd that says, pause. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, oh, wait, was that a pause-worthy bar? And you think about it like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. Like, that was a bad bar. It happens like that sometimes. So me, like, and not just specifically for that reason, but, like, you get the idea. Like, I'm very, very, very specific about it, and, I'm very strict to myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'll sit there and I'll, just make sure that everything is on point. And my next battle that's dropping will be a perfect demonstration of that. When this next battle drops and everyone sees it, everyone will understand, like, yo, I see what he's talking about now. He definitely did. He's different. He's not playing around anymore. So.
Oh, so you got a new battle that's about to drop?
Yeah, man, I got a battle dropping this Saturday, man. Like 2 days from now, man. I went out there to NO. What's up?
Go ahead.
So yeah, I went out there to NOBL, man, New Orleans Battle League. You know what I mean? Shout out to French. And I did my. Yeah, appreciate it, man. I went out there and I battled Dilemma from Oklahoma, man. He's nice.
Yeah,
and so
I heard of him.
He does his thing. So I went out there, man, and we did a little one round. Man, you know what I mean? I was spazzing on that stage, man. I'm telling you, it was the best D-Checc there's ever been is on that footage. You have my word.
Okay. You got anything new coming up? Any new battles that you're about to do? Yeah,
man, I got a couple, man. I got I'm supposed to give a shot to the homie JP from Houston. He wanted, he's kind of trying to step it up and kind of really, really take battle rap seriously. So I'm, giving the homie a shot. We're gonna do it for Prospects, and it's gonna be my first time on Prospects. I've never actually battled for my own league, so I'm excited about that. And it's gonna be in my hometown, at Beeville, which I haven't battled in Beeville in like 2 years. So everything about it makes sense. So I'm doing that, and then I'm turning around 2 weeks later and battling Logic for A-Hat in San Antonio. So that's gonna be cool. And then fast forward a little bit, and I'm battling the homie Crazy George, man, for the round table, so on and so forth, man, And and I got Scotty too. I don't know if I know you gotta be familiar.
Yeah, I heard
Scotty.
of Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, Scotty Knight. And so, all love to the homie that's the big homie, Southern Battle Rap, but I'm gonna do him dirty, man.
You got a busy schedule.
Oh man, I'm constantly working, man. I got that, and I got the mixtape, Kings Without Crowns. Me and Otavio coming, probably in June. I think June is the projected month that we're going to go ahead and release the tape, man, and it's just going to be through the roof, man. We're having some fun with it, so it's good.
That's what's up working, man. Name 5 battle leagues that you personally watch.
Man, Of course, you got Smack. You got King of the Dot. I watch a lot of Houston Barcode, you know what I mean? NOBL, I feel like we're really running it. And, Spit That Heat, man. I think those are I think right now, if you haven't battled for one of those leagues, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll even take Smack and King of the Dot out of the equation for a second. Because those are the premier, arguably premier leagues right now. But my thing is this, you should make it a personal goal as a battle rapper to battle for Houston Barcode, NOBL, Spit That Heat, Got Bars TV. Like, everything's popping in the South right now, man. Like, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? And then We Go Hard goes goes hard. No pun intended. So, that's where I'm at with that.
Oh, okay. Who was your toughest opponent?
Man, my toughest opponent. It's hard to say, man. I've been waiting to battle somebody who I really feel like is messing me up. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to pick, I would say XP. Man. Shout out to XP from Vegas because, I went out there and, we battled in Vegas and it was a cool experience. You
and XP, right?
Yeah, me and XP, man.
I remember that.
And I'm not going to lie to you, man. He might have gotten the best of me. You know what I mean? And I usually don't.
That's what's up.
But you know what I mean, we're sparring or whatever, we're going at it, and that's the first time that ever I've had somebody spit a bar, and I walked away and I said, yeah, he's getting me. That was good. 9 times out of 10, I hold my composure. You know what I mean? I don't ever show any kind of love, and I was like, I had to nod my head. I'm like, yeah, he's getting it. That was
like
good.
You had to keep that sportsmanship going.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's all love at the end of the day. So
right.
We both were just getting at each other. You know what I mean? It was like. He would kill me, and then I would fight back like you wouldn't believe. And then he would kill me, and I'd fight back. Like, it was a dog fight the whole way through. And so I would say that battle right there is one of the battles that really, really, like, I would say was really tough for me. And I was battling against his hometown crowd, so, it was a lot. It was a lot at stake, and so, and it's Vegas.
I
was
going to say, you had a lot on your back, and you're away from home.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
But, hey, you pulled through. You still held your ground.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
That's what's
one
important.
Of my favorite battles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the best battle you watched?
Best battle I watched, man. Let's see. My favorite battle. I'm constantly watching. I'll put it this. I'm gonna give you two answers. If we're talking like mainstream battle rap, one of the battles that
any battles.
Yeah, like one of the main battles that I watch as far as like the main battles, I'd say Clips and Daylight. That's one of my favorite battles right now because it's just, they're very different styles, and they're two dudes who, they're in my top 5. You know what I mean? I think those dudes it was incredible. You know what I mean? It's like Clips didn't sleep on him like a lot of people thought that he might. You know what I mean? And Daylight took full advantage of the opportunity and just came with all bars. Like, everything about the situation was right. So that's what I would say for that. Now, in terms of like right now, like I said, the Southern battle rap battles. I would say my favorite Southern battle rap battle right now is Scotty versus Sire, man, for NOBL. That battle was through the roof. That was too much for me, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. That one was just crazy. For those of y'all listening, if y'all haven't seen it, Scotty versus Sire, man, NOBL, go watch it because it's just, man, King of the South. You know what I'm saying? It was real.
No doubt, man. D-Checc, you associate with the fans?
Oh, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm not big on the term fans. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? I like to think that I have supporters, and I absolutely love every supporter that I have. You know what I mean? Like, everybody that rocks with me, the people that will, you know what I mean, listen to my song when it drops, that'll share my battle, that'll comment, that'll give me feedback, things of that nature. Yeah, I absolutely identify majorly with my supporters, and I associate with them on a major level. You know what I mean? I'm constantly trying to reply to every single message, and and I get a lot. I get a lot of people who hit me up, oh, yo, man, you killed in this battle. And it's like I have so many of these messages, and it's just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just ain't got the time, but I make sure, like, if I forget it today, well, then tomorrow I'm going to reply to you and let you know that I appreciate, you know what I mean, your consideration and you reaching out and showing the utmost love.
That's definitely good to know, man. Before we get up out of here, man, you got any shout-outs?
Absolutely, man. First off, you know what I mean, shout out to the Southern Battle Rap movement, man. For anybody who don't know, look it up, man. For real. Everybody, like, I hope y'all wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people sleep on it. Southern Battle Rap is it's the number one movement in America, in the world, in battle rap, period. So shout out Southern Battle Rap. Shout out Ammo Gang. You know what I mean? That's the team. That's the squad. Those are the homies, man. For real. Shout out to Prospect Battles, man. You know what I mean? Everybody repping the squad, man. David Christian, Terrence Blake, Prince Troy, Otavio, Warzone. You know what I mean? We got the whole squad out. So you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in that regard. And you know, it's all that's all I gotta say, man. Shout out to everybody for real.
You already know what it is, man. Music on MTV, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for the interview. You already know later on we'll catch an update or something. You know how we do.
Let's do it, man. Much love.
Salute.